Is there an actor slash actress whose movies you will not watch? If so, who and why? My mother refuses to see any film with Rowan Atkinson because she only sees him as Mr. Bean for everything. Personally, I think that just makes his role funnier. Salman Khan from Bollywood. Everything with German actor Matthias Schweizer in it is an absolute no-go for me. He's very popular, and it feels like he's the lead in every shallow bullshit comedy Germany has made in the last decade. Can't stand the guy. Salman Khan, Bollywood. Overall a bad overrated actor. Killed a few homeless people on the streets as he ran over them in an accident. Framed his driver for that, and the driver died unsupported by anyone. He's just a fucking dick. Edit. Really glad to know so many people hate on this guy for all the right reasons. Black butt killing, shutting down careers of young actors/actresses, romancing barely adult actresses on screen, maybe off screen. He is just garbage overall. Salman Khan from Khan Academy is not the same as this POS of an actor we are talking about here. Sal Khan has done a lot of good in the world and will remain a legend. Thankfully the similarities end right at the name. Yes, White Tiger the movie has a similar story, but the driver comes out on top at the end and doesn't die alone without any money. Also, the movie is based off from Aravind Adiga's 2008 novel which won Man Booker Prize. Thanks for all the awards. Bella Thorne and literally any social media influencer. Not an actor, but the guy who directed Jeepers Creepers. Dude was a pedophile and assaulted a 12-year-old boy from one of his movies. Dude then recorded it and got caught with a bunch of other child pornography in his house. He only got sentenced 3 months. TLDR, dude's a pedo. Edit. He was sentenced 3 years, not months. He still served only 15 months though. Credit to you/ICE for remedy. In conclusion, nobody likes Gwyneth Paltrow or James Corden. Not me, but my wife can't watch anything with Steve Buscemi in it. She had a horrible nightmare when she was 5 or 6 years old that he was chasing her around her house trying to kill her. Edit. Forgot to add we finally discovered why her dad was watching Fargo one night and she got really freaked out by him. Right now I'm into Handmaid's Tale, and let me tell you, Elizabeth Mossface is pissing me off like no other. If I see one more slow mo close up of her face while waiting on her to answer a simple question, I'm gonna freak out. Most Scientologist actors, especially Elizabeth Moss, how are you gonna star in a TV show about a cult taking over a country when you're in a cult that wants to take over the country? Lee Mitchell. I loved the early seasons of Glee, but she made it almost painful to watch. Sometimes I would fast forward her scenes. Then she was in TV commercials and YouTube ads. It was so annoying seeing her face everywhere. Then in recent years all these controversies about her came out, the way she treated others, the bullying, her aggressive behavior, threatening other actors. I won't watch a movie/TV show if she is in it. Any YouTuber that tries to act in movies. All ************ of those movies suck and are just cash grab bait for teenagers because they love said YouTuber. These movies are only made because popular internet person X stars in it. TL. Dr. Logan Paul. Edit. My head became one of those squeezy toys when I saw my not ifs. For once a comment of mine on a Reddit gets any attention. And yes, I know about Moist Critical's major role in the Hunger Games. There are exceptions. *COMMENTINGWITH****WHAT about YouTubers is ****WON'*T get you an answer. I'll most likely don't even know the person. What I meant with my comment is movies that advertise exclusively with THE Northeast WCRE PRGAMNG 598 /_XXMOVE. Well said YouTuber has no history / interest in acting and is just in there for the money / popularity boost. Also, I never said anything about animated movies. They just use their voices in there. They don't physically act. Steven Siegel. He's a terrible actor, director, and screenwriter. Nate Parker. He allegedly raped a woman when he was at Penn State and then started a campaign of harassment against her and hired a pie who put her photo up around campus. The woman later committed suicide. I have no desire to look at his stupid mug in any context. Fuck him. Gwyneth Paltrow. Her arrogance, if that's what you call it, makes her completely unappealing. Charlie Sheen. I remember as a kid reading an article about him beating Denise Richards, who I just had the biggest crush on. I cancelled Charlie Sheen at age 9 and have never seen anything with him in it since. I'm not watching any more Jared Leto movies. There's this Indian actor called Salman Khan who's a garbage human being and a convicted criminal still making movies. Edit. Wow, didn't expect this comment to blow up. Thanks for the awards. Personally, I hate it when Bollywood comes together every time Salubey makes a movie. I have no idea how anyone can stand behind him at all. Just shows how ridiculous the entire film community is. Every time I think about watching The Handmaid's Tale, I think about how Elizabeth Moss is an active Scientologist, and I'm like _HH I'm good. James Corden, 'cause he's an insufferable smug cunt. Hope you keep him in the US. We are well rid of the prick. In category 2, it depends on what they did / who they are. There are some people where I just can't separate it. Like, I used to be in love with the Cosby Show. To the point that I had Cliff and Claire on my vision board as couple goals, but I physically cannot look at Bill Cosby anymore without feeling depressed and pissed off. A different actor who maybe did something stupid and was rightfully called out, but isn't a career pose like Cosby, I might be able to get past that for the sake of the art. Not sure where exactly that line is though. Edit. Oh man, I meant to post this in response to a different comment that was talking about the broad categories of people in this thread, those you just don't like versus those you can't watch anymore because of something they did. Linking it here for category 2 context and hope this makes more sense now. My bad, I thought I deleted this one when I put it in the wrong place. Gwyneth Paltrow can't separate her acting from the goop BS. Not talking Hollywood here, but James Dean, the somehow still active porn star, is a rapist. Lena Dunham. She's just really off-putting to me. James Corden. I just find him very annoying. James Corden lacks any talent and turns every show he's in into a pantomime. I have problem watching future Joss Whedon stuff. I've loved all of his shows up until all his bullshit came out recently. He has a new show The Nevers, and I can't bring myself to watch it. I feel like I'll just be wondering which one of these actors did he randomly decide to torture. Edit. Not an actor but close enough. Julia Roberts. She reminds me of my stepmother. Not her fault, poor dear, but here we are. Ellen DeGeneres, because I know how much of a bitch she is. James Corden. Should be self-explanatory. Woody Allen and Roman Polanski. Will Ferrell. All his characters are 10 types of dumb in my personal opinion, with the exception of Megamind. I started hating his characters after I watched Elf. It just left a bad image of him in my mind. Tom Cruise, because scene for Kingtology. Amber Heard and Kevin Spacey, among other such actors. I believe that the only real way to punish people like them is through choosing not to support the projects they're in. Shia LaBeouf. He's being sued by FKA Twigs for abuse and admitted to it when the allegations came out. He's disgusting. Woody Allen. Hard pass on anything he is involved in. Tom Cruise. His arrogance shines through his teeth. Gwyneth Paltrow. Don't know, she's just annoying. Anything with that Wakefield report supporting anti-vax lunatic Jenny McCarthy. That goes for her former sidekick Jim Carrey. She ruined him for me once I heard him blindly supporting her idiocy. My son has autism and her bullshit was swallowed by many people at the time and they both make me rage. I also can't watch Meg Ryan because she just grates on my nerves and her lips are so distracting. Will Ferrell. He's just not a good actor. James Franco. I'm terrified of him. He always just seems low-key unhinged.